Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the second chapter of OCM 12th standard, that is functions of management. Before starting with the first function planning, I would like to introduce some basic information, some introductory part of this management chapter. We all know that what is management? Management is nothing but managing everything. You are managing men, that is labor, machine, money means capital. So you are managing men, machine, material, and money. Money is capital, man is labor, material means raw material, machineries. You are going to manage all these things in your organization. We come across this management concept in each and every organization, whether it is small scale organization, whether it is large scale organization, whether it is educational related things, or hospitals related, or any corporate or any organization, or even at home also we come across with the management function. If you manage the things rightly, then you will get success from your organization in the form of goodwill, in the form of profit, that is in terms of money, in terms of your sales revenue, in terms of your number of sales. You get this result if you manage it properly. Normally what happens, if you visit the if you visit the hotel, and the way the people, the management treating us there, for example, if the person is coming and giving you the water, or the way he's taking your order, the way he's presenting the order, all this matters a lot. If the food is tasty, the way they treat us, the way their time management, we quickly say that it's a good management. If they treat you very nicely, then we always say good about it. So management is very important. You have to if you are able to manage your things properly, then definitely you will get a good result. Now let's see, we are going to study different functions of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and the last function is controlling. Here we are going to see the reporting and budgeting part together in controlling. Okay, so the management guru Luther Gulick has given the keyword POSDCOP, POSDCOP, to remember the management functions. Now what is POSDCOP? P stands for planning, O stands for organizing, S for staffing, D for directing, and CO. In that we have CO, that is for coordination, and for reporting and budget. Together it has been explained as a controlling. So we are going to study one by one each function. Today we will see the first function, that is planning. Now let's see the first definition is planning. Planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and who is to do it. See, the planning is giving the answer to which questions. First of all, remember one thing: planning is a future oriented activity. Future oriented activity means we are going to plan from future point of view. Always remember, always remember, planning is future oriented activity. We always plan considering the future. It is not the past activity. एक लक्षात घ्या की सगळ्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज संपल्यावर आपण ओल्ड काय झालं ते पास्टचं डिस्कशन प्लॅनिंग मध्ये होत नाही. प्लॅनिंग मध्ये कधी पण काय डिस्कस होतं? फ्युचर ऍक्टिव्हिटी. Okay, so it is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and who is to do it. म्हणजे आपण ऍडव्हान्स मध्ये काय डिसाइड करतो? व्हॉट टू डू. व्हॉट टू डू म्हणजे काय, की आपण काय करणार आहोत. हाऊ टू डू, कसे करणार आहोत. वेन टू डू, कधी करणार आहोत आणि कोण करणार आहे, हे सगळ्या गोष्टी. सो प्लॅनिंग काय करतं आपल्याला, इट ब्रिजेस द गॅप between where we are and where we want to go. Why it is saying like that? Because we have planned our activities, we start doing those activities accordingly, and if you find some gap in it, if you find some gap in it, you will find out what are the reasons, what are the main causes of it, why we are not reaching as per our plan. So it bridges the gap where we are and where we want to go. Okay, so I will explain you with a simple examples. You all are in 12th standard. Suppose you have planned something. Suppose your plan is to get 80 percentage. Now you have started giving exams. Suppose the terminal exam is over and you have scored only 70%. Your target is 80%. So you are lagging 10% behind. Then you have to find out exact the reasons in which subject you are lagging, in which subject you are good. You have to find out all the reasons so that you can bridge that gap, 70 and 80% gap, and you will achieve your target. Okay, so you have to by heart this definition as it is. Now we have to see the importance of planning. Our first function is it helps to set clear objective. First of all, see, if you have planning, then you will come to know what exactly you have to do. What are your objectives? What is your target? You will come to know only if you have planned properly. For example, suppose we people are planning a picnic. So what is our first step? To decide the place, to decide the date, to decide the timing, how many people are there. So once your plan is done, see, we have to go on this date at this time, then you can start doing other activities. Organizing means you will go to inquire about the bus, or you will start uh, inquiring about the hotels, accommodation, everything you will start um, inquiring about it. So once your plan, your objective is clear, and in the planning you clear your objectives. So in any organization, if your planning is done properly, then you will work accordingly. Okay, second is it provides path of action. Path of action means what? They give us the way how we are going to work. Path of action means, suppose my plan is there, if I have planned something for my organization, then I will start finding what are the different ways of achieving it. So it shows exact direction. आता मी तुम्हाला सिंपल अजून एक एक्झाम्पल देते. Suppose you want to go to Deccan. For reaching Deccan, you have different path. So what you will see, you will select the easiest or the shortest way, where you will not get the traffic, or the way, the path which is easily you can go from that path. Okay, so once you know the target, you start finding out the solution to achieve that target. Okay, so planning is important to decide your path of action. Path of action म्हणजे थोडक्यात तुम्हाला काय ऍक्शन्स घ्यायचे ते आपल्याला लक्षात येतं. Next, planning improves performance. As we have already seen in the definition, it bridges the gap between where we are and where we want to go. So it improves performance. Suppose I am not up to my planning. As per my planning, I am not moving in that direction. Then I will take the action. So planning leads to efficient working of the employees. Due to proper planning, employees can work according to timely guidelines. I have some planning about our suppose study. We have decided that in this month we are going to finish 2 topics, 3 topics of OCM. Accordingly, I will start teaching. If I am lagging somewhere, I have to improve myself. I have to adjust myself somewhere. So planning improves your performance, because something is there, some target is there, and accordingly we move. According to that target, we start moving, we take our actions. Okay. Now, minimizes the risk. Minimizes the risk is what? If planning is done properly, if you have planned very well, then it reduces the risk, it reduces the wastage, because I know I have to reach here. Accordingly, I will start planning according to plan. I will start organizing, I will think about it, how to achieve it. I will see the different alternatives, I will analyze it, I will study it, and accordingly I will achieve it. So obviously it is reducing my risk. Suppose some guests are coming to your house and you have planned something. You have planned, okay, so total 5 people are coming for dinner. So accordingly your mother plans something, accordingly she plans, she organizes everything. So you have some idea. So planning helps what? You have some idea how many people are there, uh, what type of food you are going to prepare. Everything you plan accordingly, so obviously it reduces the risk of wastage of food, okay, or shortage of food. Both the things can happen. So if you have planned properly, it is possible to minimize the risk. So planning is based on forecasting. Forecasting म्हणजे काय की फ्युचरचं प्रेडिक्ट करणं, फोरकास्ट करणं. जसं आपण वेदर फोरकास्ट ऐकतो की येत्या 24 तासात पाऊस पडणार आहे, किंवा जे काही आपल्याला फोरकास्टिंग सांगितलं जातं ते असेल तर वी स्टार्ट टेकिंग केअर ऑफ पीपल. आता बघा तुम्ही, जे काही सायक्लॉन वगैरे येऊन गेले त्याच्या आधी आपल्याला माहित झालं, फोरकास्ट केलेलं आपल्याला कळलं. सो अकॉर्डिंगली लोकांना शिफ्ट केलं गेलं. इट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ लुकिंग इन टू द फ्युचर. फोरकास्ट इज नथिंग बट लुकिंग इन टू द फ्युचर अँड अँटिसिपेटिंग द फ्युचर चेंजेस, की फ्युचरमध्ये असं असं होणार आहे. सो अकॉर्डिंगली वी स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट. So, by deciding in advance the task to be performed shows the way to deal with changes and uncertain events. See, things are going to come. Some uncertainties will happen. Only you need to what? You had to anticipate. You should be prepared. चेंजेस और रिस्क कॅनॉट बी एलिमिनेटेड. व्हॉट दे आर सेइंग, बिझनेस म्हटलं की रिस्क आल्या, काही ना काही चेंजेस होत राहणार आहे. आताच बघा तुम्ही कोरोनाच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही बघा, अचानक अनसर्टन इव्हेंट्स आहेत ह्या सगळ्या आपल्यासाठी. अचानक लॉकडाऊन होणं किंवा हे सगळे जे काही आपण आजूबाजूला बघतोय ह्या अनसर्टन आहेत, ह्या ठरलेल्या नाही आहेत, अचानक आलेल्या आहेत, चेंजेस झालेले आहेत, रिस्क आली आहे. वी आर नॉट एबल टू अवॉइड इट, बट वी कॅन मिनिमाइज द रिस्क, we can anticipate the future. So once you have anticipated, you can be able to tackle it very nicely. So it minimizes the risk. Students, in this part 1 we have covered planning definition and importance of planning. I have covered only 4 points. In next part we will discuss the remaining part. Okay, thank you.